Okay, so this is the recording for the pig heart dissection lab. You have an anterior view and a posterior view. The posterior view has a whole bunch of more openings. The anterior view is much smoother. All of this yellowish material is adipose tissue embedded in the pericardium. So the apex tells you where the left ventricle is, whether you're looking at the front or the back. So on the anterior view, you have the pulmonary trunk, and you can see how thick that wall is. The aorta is behind it. So if this is the apex, that makes this the left atrium, and all of this is the right atrium. Part of it's been cut, so you don't get to see the superior vena cava or the inferior vena cava. When we open it up, again, apex tells you where the left ventricle is. So this is the right side of the heart, and this is the left side of the heart. Deep in here is that right atrium. This flap is the tricuspid valve. These cords would be tendinous cords or the chordae tendineae. They're anchored to a papillary muscle. Sometimes it's like this, and sometimes it's a big bulge like you see over here. These would also be chordae tendineae, but this would be the left bicuspid or the left atrioventricular valve or the bicuspid valve, also called the mitral valve. So right atrium through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle, which is all of this space. It would also be this space here. Then the blood's going to go up through the pulmonary trunk into that, or into the pulmonary valve, into that pulmonary trunk, go to the lungs, come back into the left atrium. Here you can see the wall of the left atrium, lots of little pits. Then it passes through the bicuspid or mitral valve into the left ventricle. Again, tendinous cords or chordae tendineae, papillary muscle. The blood then is going to go up through the aortic valve into the aorta. So this is the back side. The pressure's high and it's going to open that up. Again, from the top, you can see pulmonary trunk and aorta. If we look at the back, you just see the cut up atria. This one has a slightly different shape, a little bit smaller. Left atrium, right atrium, aorta, pulmonary trunk. Again, right atrium, tricuspid valve is the flat portion, and then the tendinous cords, papillary muscle. The septum between the two ventricles, interventricular septum. So left atrium, bicuspid valve or mitral valve, tendinous cords, papillary muscle in the left ventricle. This would be part of the aortic valve. Didn't quite all of it get cut to go to the aorta. Again, apex tells you left ventricle, so this would be the right. Don't think they're not the same size. The space is going to disappear around the corner. So yes, they're going to be about the same size. So that's the pig heart dissection lab.